Imagine this, you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's hot. You're tired. And you haven't eaten all day. But you stay, because something about this man named Jesus feels different. Thousands are sitting around you, desperate, hungry, not just for food, but for hope. And what happens next shocks everyone. This happened over 2,000 years ago. A massive crowd had followed Jesus to a mountainside near the Sea of Galilee, not dozens, not hundreds, over 5,000 men, plus women and children. That's like a packed stadium today. They weren't there for food. They came for healing, for truth, for something real. But now it was late. People were getting weak. Stomachs growled. And there was no McDonald's nearby, unlike today. The disciples told Jesus, "Send them away so they can buy food." Logical, right? But Jesus, he flips the script. Jesus turns to Philip and says, "Where can we buy bread for these people to eat?" Philip's like, even half a year's wages wouldn't be enough to give everyone just a bite. That's when Andrew speaks up. Kind of uncertain. "There's a boy here. He has 5 small loaves and 2 fish. But what is that for so many?" Let that sink in. 1 boy. 1 small lunch, 5 pieces of bread. 2 tiny fish. The math didn't work. The logic didn't work. But Jesus wasn't working with logic, he was working with faith. Jesus says, "Make the people sit down." The disciples organize the crowd, thousands of people in groups, sitting on the grass. Then Jesus takes the bread, gives thanks, and begins to break it. And break it again. And again. And again. And somehow, the basket doesn't go empty. The fish? Same story. Break. Pass. Repeat. The food just keeps coming. People begin to whisper. Then they start smiling. Then they're laughing, they're full. Not a crumb left behind. Over 5,000 fed. From one little boy's lunch. 5. And here's what's crazy, there were leftovers. 12 baskets full. Jesus didn't just provide enough. He provided more than enough. Because that's who he is. He's the God of abundance. The God who sees hunger, not just in your stomach, but in your heart. Maybe you're like that crowd today, tired, hungry, and feeling like you have nothing left. Or maybe you're like the boy, thinking your small offering doesn't matter. But God can multiply what you surrender. You give little, he gives overflow. 6. That day wasn't just about bread and fish. It was about faith. So if you feel empty today, just bring what you have. Even if it's not much. Because when you put it in God's hands, it's more than enough. Comment amen if you believe God can still do miracles with your little.